and follow all the rules of the center. A couple of things you need to know as we get started. This is a non-smoking, drug-free, alcohol-free environment. Again, there is no smoking anywhere while you are enrolled in the program. You
I don't
must take
smoke
care
anyway,
of court
so.
dates or doctor's appointments prior to enrolling, and you will not be allowed to leave the facility for any personal reasons during the first 90 days of your commitment.
What?
Again, no appointments or visits of any kind during first phase. We do not allow vehicles to be stored on the property, nor will you be allowed to drive your personal vehicle while in the first three phases of our program. We will only allow you to bring one bag of belongings with you as you enter the program.
What?
This should be 5 or 6 changes of clothing, 2 pairs of shoes, a Bible, and hygiene items. Anything else you need will be provided. We do not store personal belongings, so you will need to make arrangements elsewhere if you have things you want to keep. The program is free of charge to all who come. However, if you receive cash aid, SSI, or other form of income, please inform us at intake. You will be required to pay 1/3 of this income as a program fee. 1/3 will be deposited into a savings account in your name, and you'll be free to manage the remaining 1/3. Making false statements on your intake forms may be grounds for dismissal from the program. The purpose of this video is to introduce you to the program, the places you will go, and what will be expected of you. As we begin the tour, we hope that a deeper relationship with Christ will be the ultimate result of your stay with us. Welcome to the First Phase Men's Training Center. Located in Del Zorro, California, it is nestled in the hills just a few miles from the Mexican border, 23 miles from the main campus here in El Cajon. You will begin your stay in a bunkhouse-style building we call Genesis, which means beginning, and this is where men begin the process of becoming a disciple of Christ. You will attend a schedule of biblical studies and other classwork. As you acclimate to the training center and as room becomes available, you will move up to the dormitory in the main building. You will be assigned work assignments both around the center as well as off property, and you may be trained to operate chainsaws and other vegetation management equipment. This is a working program, and as your abilities allow, you will be part of brush clearing crews, sign crews, log crews, maintenance, and other jobs on the property. The work is hard but rewarding, and the fellowship with other men is worth the experience. There are Bible memory verses and a curriculum that you are required to complete before moving down to second phase, which is back here at the main campus. Second phase is comprised of full days of Bible studies and curriculum, street witnessing, and different jobs and chores around the property. Along with your studies and curriculum, you will read chapters and give written summaries of what you've read. If you have trouble reading or writing, we will work with you. We understand. If you need to finish high school, you will be offered the opportunity to go to GED classes here on campus. You will begin to earn certain privileges, such as store passes and visits with your family away from the center. Upon completion of the curriculum, you will receive a certificate and move on to the third phase. Third phase is the work therapy portion of the program, and we staff concession stands at local sports venues such as Petco Park and Qualcomm Stadium. As you are called upon to work these stands, you will learn to dress properly, report to a supervisor, complete assigned tasks efficiently, and prepare the workplace for the next day's event. You will learn point-of-sale cashiering, back-of-house cooking skills, warehousing, and team player abilities. This is time spent working that you can put on the resume that you'll be writing in the next phase of the program. You will also have Bible studies and curriculum work on off days as you continue toward discipleship, and once you've passed the curriculum test, you will move into the fourth phase. Phase 4 is job readiness, and is designed with the goal of helping you find a job and to help you begin the process of transitioning out of the program. You will work with the Resource Center Director to evaluate your work skills and abilities. You will be helped to write a resume based on your previous work history as well as what you've done in the program. And you can participate in mock job interviews to hone your skills. There's a week-long career development center with the EDD that will give you insight into finding a job through employment development. You may still be required to volunteer at concessions or around the center prior to finding employment. The goal is to get you back to work. Once you've found employment, you will split your net income into thirds. 1/3 to the program, 1/3 to your savings account, and 1/3 you manage yourself. Once you've accumulated $700 in your savings, you have the option to move into a two-man room for a $350 a month program fee. It is our greatest hope to see Christ formed in you and that you become a successful member of the kingdom of God. Your stay here will be challenging and rewarding as you set goals in each phase and achieve them. There are many things you can achieve here, such as GED prep and testing, healthcare through the county medical bus, which comes weekly, getting birth certificates and state-issued ID, individual counseling from credentialed counselors, and a church home at Christian Fellowship of El Cajon. This is a major crossroad in your life, and you must choose wisely because you already know where poor choices have led you. Jesus said, "Enter through the narrow gate, for the gate is wide and the way is broad that leads to destruction, and there are many who enter through it. For the gate is small and the way narrow that leads to life, and there are few who find it." We truly hope that you are one of the few that find the way to life. It is available to you today.
How you doing?
A lot better than what I'm seeing.
Not for you?
Totally not.
Well, not okay.
Because, first of all, I play for 4 different churches every Sunday.
Okay.
So there's no way in the world I could be here for 90 days straight.
Okay.
Second, I do have a job. It don't pay that much, but I'm an in-home healthcare provider.
Oh man, that takes a special person to do that one.
Thank you.
Yep.
I work from Monday to Tuesday, 2 hours a day.
What's your name?
Willie J.
Willie Lewis. Nice to meet you.
Pleased to meet you.
That takes a special person to do that. To home care people.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yes.
You
It
gotta
does.
have it. You gotta have it here.
Yeah. I just lost my mom, who was one of my prime patients that I was doing healthcare for, and when she left, that was $1,600 out of my pocket.
Right.
So now I'm only working with like $500 a month.
Yeah.
So when they told me about going up north, and then they sent me all over the place
Yeah.
for like a week straight. And they said, "Well, go to this place down here." I said, "Okay, fine." And then the very first thing when they said stage 1, you'll be here for 90 days. I said, "No, I won't."
Hey, that scares people off, and the no smoking scares people off.
I don't care, but I
Yeah.
don't smoke, drink, or
That's
anything
good.
anyway because I also teach 2 kids choirs.
Oh man, so you're a busy person.
Exactly. And on top of that, I also in a old school funk band, and we just did Rolando Street Fair.
Huh?
We played at Humphreys, Humboldt Casino, Valley View Casino, and we got our next gig coming up on Cinco. We're about to play Cinco de Mayo.
Next month, huh? It's already coming up.
Yep.
Which is April Fool's Day, now it's Cinco de Mayo.
And Mexican Village in Coronado.
Yep.
They just called and said they would like to hire us for something coming up on the 12th.
You got your hands full.
Yeah, that's why I was like, all I'm, and my girl just left me, took the kids and left me.
Oh man.
So they said, well, you no longer apply. You no longer can apply for the family thing that I did
The FRN.
like 2 months ago, and they said you can no longer do that one,
Right.
but you can do the single man.
Check it out. Yeah.
So,
Well, you watch a video, you know what's available for you. If you need it.
so it's like if I can just skip 1, 2, 3.
You know how many people ask me that one? Yeah, unfortunately, that's the way it's set up, man.
But I was like, okay, I already did that.
Yeah.
I'm already done with that.
Yep.
I was like, okay, I'm already done with that. So now what?
There you go, yeah.
I said, I can check off everything. Yep. I got my resume.
So you're on track, you just need a helping hand up.
Yeah, I just off my head taking classes for my bachelor's in computer science.
Why do you have time for anything? Do you sleep?
Barely. But see, I got my resume and stuff right here,
Yeah.
And because I was making pretty good money for a while. I'm doing that. I was working at SeaWorld as a beverage host. So it was like that. I'll be doing my school from 8 to 3. I do my IHSS stuff like from 6 to 8 in the morning, and then I do my other client at night. Then it's like in between all of that, I either have like practices or gigs or anything else, all that church related stuff here. And then on the weekends, I'm doing a full day over at SeaWorld, and on the weeknights, I'm gigging with the group.
Yeah.
So I was doing great, and then all of a sudden, Mom passed away, and the apartment manager wouldn't let us continue to stay there without her.
Yeah.
So they kicked everybody out, and everybody went their separate ways. And I'm like, what I'm supposed to do? I only making